All right, we had quite a cold front blow through last night. Well, I mean, I guess technically a cool front. It is still fairly early in the fall, but we've got some really significant north winds today. Generally not thought of as a day you'd like to fish. I mean, we all like when it's calm when we're fishing, right? That won't be the case today at all. It's gonna be blowing hard. But what happens a lot of times when you get those fronts that pass, it blows shrimp out of the marsh with that falling tide. That's what I'm hoping is happening today. And hopefully the fishing will be absolutely outstanding. You gotta go to know, and we're about to find out. All right, I'm on site in the marsh. It's every bit as breezy as I thought it would be. That's the downside. The upside is the water looks absolutely fantastic. Not only that, but the air just feels great. Late October in South Louisiana doesn't get a whole lot prettier. Type of day you just want to spend the whole day on the water. I'm gonna do something a little bit different to start today. I'm gonna look for some marsh bass, maybe some redfish. I haven't caught any marsh bass in quite a while. Hopefully that changes today. And if that doesn't work out, we're gonna target some speckled trout. We'll see. Don't know what's gonna be biting today, but that's half the fun, is figuring that out. All right, I'm gonna start this morning with a matrix craw. This is a black and blue one. I got that on a 4/0 extra wide gap hook, and that's all below a 3/8 ounce tungsten bullet weight. Went with the 3/8, not necessarily because of significant depth, but just because of significant wind. I'm hoping to drop that down some little ledge walls in this marsh. I've got this whole thing Texas rigged because there's been just a ton of grass in these marshes this year, which of course I love to see. I'm seeing a nice current line up here. I'm not sure if the tide is falling yet. I think it is. It's definitely doing something. Looks to be falling. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Man, marsh bass have been tough to come by in the South Louisiana marshes that I fish. But you know, they were tough to come by last year for most of the year, and then all of a sudden they were everywhere in the fall. So I'm hoping that's the case again this year. Haven't bumped into any yet this year, but hopefully that changes today. It's 7 feet right here in this bayou. Water temp 75. Air temp is in the 60s. As you can see, we got a nice cloud cover. All right, so far our bass hunt has been an abject failure. Man, these fish are just gone. Too salty in here, I guess. We'll continue to look throughout the day, but I think we would try and find some speckled trout now. Back in a sec. All right, I came to the mouth of this big major bayou. There's a million birds here. It doesn't really look like they're working hard. They're looking though, for sure. Makes you think they probably feasted on shrimp here yesterday. You know, waiting for those shrimp to come up, get chased up by those speckled trout. With this low cloud deck, those shrimp should be moving through here pretty high. And just like that, they're all gone. My presence spooked them out of here, which tells you they weren't actively feeding. They're kind of just more looking and waiting. If they were in a frenzy, they would not have left. All right, I'm gonna go with this 3/8 ounce death grip jig head with this limbo slice matrix shad. You can see this limbo slice has been through absolute hell. I caught a ton of fish on it my last trip. But you know, that's the great thing with the death grip. It's still not sliding down. If those birds knew there were shrimp coming through here, there should also be some trout who know the same thing. Well, that was a bite. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a shrimp. There we go. That was a nice shrimp. Big old white shrimp. 16 feet of water. Oh, look. There's a bunch of bait here. Oh, I got hit already. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think it's a trout. Oh yeah, good keeper trout. There we go. All right. Threw in that busting bait. Ooh, and this fish is warm relative to the air. Oh, another bite. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, there we go. There's a trout. There's a bunch in here. They are a pie. They chase these shrimp to the surface. Got to make sure he's legal. I'm not sure he is. No, he's not. we go. I don't think this is the biggest trout. Nope. He'll be legal in a few weeks, but he's not today. State law in Louisiana is 13 inches, and that one was about 12. Oh, good Lord, good Lord. Oh. Oh. Man, what in the world? Multiple bites on that cast. There we go. Is that a keeper? I hope so. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna make the cut. Well, you know what? You will make the cut because you're a bull croaker. I don't catch many of these guys, but they are very good to eat. This is the fish when I was growing up that we targeted. We'd catch these and white trout mostly. Last 2 or 3 casts, I've gotten several bites, maybe from croakers, who knows. Man, I'm seeing lots of ducks. You duck hunters probably gonna be happy in a couple weeks. I've seen 2 really good flocks of gray ducks and just saw a really good flight of green winged teal. First of those I've seen this year. Seen a lot of blue wings. Oh, there we go. That's a good hit. Good fish. First connection we've had in a minute. We'll see if we land him. Feels like a good trout. Oh yeah, real good trout. Oh, stay hooked up, dude. Stay hooked up. All right. 15-incher or so. Definite keeper. Beautiful fish. Very, very spotted. You know, sometimes fishing leaves you scratching your head, which is why I absolutely love it. We pulled into this bayou. This crazy action for like the first 5 minutes. Shrimp popping everywhere. I thought, oh man, this is going to be easy. And then everything settled down and it's gotten slow. I've made a bunch of casts, gotten a few hits, just don't kind of understand it. Start coming up with hypotheses as to what you think is happening. The only thing I can think is that the shrimp moved out into that lake and the trout chased them. There's obviously still a few in here, but not like when we first got here. Our clouds are starting to break up. It's going to be pure sun here pretty soon. All right, I think I'm gonna move on. I may come back here later once the sun has poked through these clouds and I feel like all the shrimp have settled. The trout will realize that and move down into this deep bayou. But who knows? I may be far from this area by that time. Who knows? But we're gonna move on. All right, I'm back in the marsh in a little bayou I've never fished before. See what we can find in here. Hopefully some redfish, maybe some bass, maybe some flounder, maybe some speckled trout. Take any of the above. Maybe some eelgrass. By the way, I'm throwing a candy bug Zimmer swimmer and a 1/4 ounce death grip jig head. 3.5 feet water here, which I like. Lots of cuts in this little bayou. Lots of drains, lots of places for fish to hide. Oh, something ate my Zimmer swimmer. Something done ate it. Some beautiful grass in here. Oh, Nelly, missed one. Oh, what is that? That might be a red. I think it is a red. There we go. Oh yeah, big beautiful red. Goodness. Not a small red. He's super colorful in this pretty water. That's a big old boy. All right, I'll come get you. I'll come back here. We can play that game. Yeah, he looks to be like a 25, somewhere in there. Man, so pretty in this water. Goodness. What's up, big boy? That Zimmer swimmer looks so good to you, didn't it? I know. Oh my goodness, that's a big old red. That's a big fatty. All right, hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Look how pretty this guy is. That's a big old fish. I'm pretty sure he's an over. We're gonna check him though. Oh yeah, look at that. He's 28 inches. Not legal to keep this fish. I wouldn't keep him anyway. We're gonna release him. Send him on his way. Such a pretty fish. There he goes. All right. Well, that red was fun to catch and absolutely beautiful. This water is just perfect, just pristine. Oh, what is that? Oh, look at this beautiful bass. Man, I was hoping to find a bass, and we got one. All right, look at that. They do exist. Look at that, really nice marsh bass. So glad to see it. Got that Zimmer swimmer so deep, you were not gonna throw that, no chance. Oh, that's a sight for sore eyes. Oh, nice trout. Well, not a nice trout, just a trout. I think he's a throwback. I think he's about a 12-incher. Croaking male. See you, dude. He bit the ATV crankbait. In this little bayou, we've hit the trifecta. Redfish, bass, and speckled trout. Make a switch to a green hornet matrix shad. I gotta fish my way back out of this bayou. Give him something different to look at. Such a beautiful day. I mean, the wind is screaming. I almost don't care because it's just so nice being out on a day like today. Perfect conditions. Well, not perfect conditions, just perfect air temperature. Believe me, I wish the wind were blowing a whole lot less. It's probably blowing about 20. But I knew that coming in. I knew it was gonna be windy. Oh, good hit. That's gotta be another red. Yes, it sure is. Oh, what a great hit. Look at this fish going bananas. Oh, look at that, we got him. All right. Look how beautiful this redfish is. Yeah, dude, I knew you didn't wear yourself out. You didn't fight enough. Oh, man, you threw that hook. Glad you threw it in the boat, buddy. Look how pretty this redfish is. Look how beautiful. Man, I mean, they don't get any prettier in water like this Just love to see this. Super orange, almost all the way through the belly. Got some orange in the belly here. Just a beautiful fish. He's about 21. I'm gonna keep him for sure. Man, he absolutely blistered this green hornet matrix shad. He hit it so hard. So awesome. I got that fish right in the boat. He went crazy on the surface, but didn't put up much of a fight. These little no-name bayous become so important to the way I fish for the next few months. I just love these things. The key is finding pretty water, and we've definitely done that today. Got this good falling tide, being blown out with this hard north wind. And you know, cold fronts later in the winter will completely shut down a bite. That doesn't happen in the fall. It's almost like they kind of just inspire everything to feed. Oh, what is that? I think that's a speck. Sadly not a keeper, but fun to catch him. But yeah, these fronts with this north wind, you know, dump white shrimp out of the marshes, obviously. And that just inspires everything. Gets it all excited, gets it feeding. Oh, another hit. It's just by far the best fishing of the year. I just love it. But I do a lot of searching for these bayous on satellite maps, and then I go and check them out, and you know, sometimes they're a little too shallow for my taste. I really like bayous that have at least 5 feet in the bends. At least 4 feet, I'll say. And the deeper the better. Every now and then you'll find one that has, you know, 14 or 15 feet, something like that. That's just a gem, particularly if it's back in the marsh, maybe between 2 duck ponds or something like that. Man, you could just have some absolutely fantastic action in those things. Some of the bayous are bust. Some of them are not deep enough. Some of them have dirty water. Some of them don't have grass. Well, if you get in there, you got deep water, you got grass, and you got pretty water, you're gonna find fish. And this one, you can see the grass, plenty of it, no shortage. Oh, there we go. Oh, just want to see you. I didn't get a good hook set. Oh, it was a nice bass. Shoot, he threw it. My bad hook set burned me. Burned me. It was a beautiful bass. Well, that sucked. All right, another absolutely fantastic day here in the marshes of South Louisiana. But I mean, what can I say? They're all fantastic days in the fall. It's just such a great time of year. The fishing is so good. So many magical things happen. Just so easy. You have almost no conditions where you come out here and you can't have success. But if you target your trips around these fronts that come through and blow this water out, kind of conspiring with that falling tide, fishing can be really good. And it definitely was today. My least favorite part of fall fishing trips is when I have to go home, and that's what I got to do now. But it was a blast putting this video together. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.